Hey guys, and welcome to our first deck challenge. We're going to take a concept and we're going to be given 15 minutes to build that concept, and then we're going to fight it out and see who's done best and who's made some poor decisions. So what's the challenge today, Tamao?
So for our very first deck challenge, we've decided to do commons only. So commons only in terms of Pokémon, but trainers, supporters, energies, all that other good stuff can be any rarity whatsoever. So it'll be little Pokémon fighting it out with nice strong trainers, and on top of that we'll be playing with an X and Y on format to celebrate the announcement of the rotation, I guess, to some degree. But, so that'll be the format we'll be playing in. It's very much a test of deck building in a short time span, so I think this will be quite interesting. So I guess I'll hand it over to James first to go over his deck and his choices for his decks.
Okay, so here we go. We've got 15 minutes. Let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so that was a pretty frantic 15 minutes. So let's have a look at what I've gone for. I'm going to lead with Skarmory. It's quite a powerful Pokemon on its own as a basic. It has Slash for 30, double colourless, and Iron Wing for 90, discards a Steel Energy attached to this Pokemon. So got quite a few Steel Energy, double colourless, Shield Energy. I'm going to run into all sorts of trouble if I come up against Enhanced Hammer. I'm anticipating fighting being particularly strong because it's got things like Strong Energy, but fortunately Skarmory is resistant to that, and I'm also going to take a few Enhanced Hammer with me. Let's see, filled in a few spaces with Crushing Hammer, why not? And then my backup Pokemon, for funsies, I'm taking Chansey. It's got 100 HP, but I'm taking it for Lucky Punch, 100 damage. But if you don't have exactly 7 cards in your hand, this attack does nothing. So I'm going to take a few cards that are easily discardable, like Battle Compressor. Acrobike's quite consumable. Stadium, may as well take Stadium. We've gone for Steel Shelter. My third final Pokemon is Natu, just for the cheekiness of it, with that ancient trait allowing me to take an extra prize card. Why not? And so I've thrown in 2 Psychic Energy just on the off chance. Going along the same vein as Shield Energy, I'm going to take Hard Charm. Also got Muscle Band. Unfortunately, now that it's post rotation, we've got no N, so I've only got Sycamore. Gone for an AZ and a Cassius, just why not? Bit of funsies. Trainer's Mail, it's always good to see what's in the mail. And Ultra Ball, if I've got more than 7 cards, that may help me to pull off a Lucky Punch. So we'll see how lucky I am, and I'm going to hand over to Tamao to see what he's packing.
Right, so my 15 minutes is up, and I actually took quite a slow approach to this. This is the list of Pokemon that I felt were viable, as you can see on the screen. And so we've got the Agility type Pokemon with the Bunnelby and the Ponyta, which can avoid attacks. We've got Spinder, which can do 10 damage to everything, which with the Magma Stadium I think it is, which puts 2 damage counters on Pokemon when you bench them. I think could have been quite a nice spread deck for just 1 energy. We have Litleo, which can do 60 energy for 3 energy, 60 damage for 3 energy with Blacksmith support, which is cool. Skarmory, which I think will be a huge powerhouse in this format with 100 HP, would have been menacing. But this is what I was really afraid of, Clamperl. So any attack which does less than 50 damage does nothing. So one of these can totally shut down a deck. So I've built my deck, and I'll show you now, to completely counter Clamperl, of all things. So we'll go into my deck right now. So I've gone for Hawlucha Illumise because Hawlucha, fighting Pokemon Basic, gets so much support with fighting as its fighting type. And it hits a magic number where it does more than 50 or 70 damage with a hard charm on the Clamperl. So I can knock out a Clamperl no matter what. This was my main concern, and I thought I think James will go for this because he does like to have a bit of fun. And Illumise also gets around this by confusing. So Clamperl has to attack to be able to do this, so Confusion would be very strong against that. And in general, I think Confusion will be great. 30 damage usually isn't a huge amount in the current metagame, but with basics that range from 60, 70, 80 HP, Confusion is huge, so we're going to go for that. For the rest of my deck, there's the standard fighting support that you're expecting to see with Karinas, with Focus Sash, Muscle Band, Strong Energy. So Hawlucha's going to have a good time. Enhanced Hammer is great in this format because special energies are pretty amazing, I think. Looking at those lists of Pokemon, only stuff like Clamperl and Ponyta don't really rely on special energies, so Enhanced Hammer would be good. Repeat Balls, Ultra Balls, standard thing. Robo Substitute I think will be nice just to set up behind, so my 3 energy Hawlucha can get the energies on. And a load of switches because I'm afraid of statuses. If I come up against Illumise as well, that'll be hard. And other than that, everything's pretty standard. Supporters are weak in this format, unfortunately, so we have to play 4 Seeker. And an array of tools because I don't know what will be good, and the time was running out and I had to just chuck in whatever I could. So that'll be my deck. Hopefully it does well. Hopefully it counters whatever James brought to the table, and we will be going into that match very shortly.
Oh dear. Well, I've got my comedic one-off to start with.
Natu. Hopefully these cards will load.
It's just super tempting because of its ancient trait. And I'm gonna have to get me a Pokemon. What does my attack even do? 10 times the amount of energy attached to the active. Nice. And probably.
Nature, I guess.
Nice thing is that you're going to need strong energy and a muscle band to KO it, so.
Which is a lot.
I'm gonna get rid of that one. And. That one. And he guessed right, I've gone for Skarmory. Just for that fairly consistent, strong attack, and as we know, Steel does get a couple of support. I was tempted by fighting though because you've got your strong energies and other things I don't really want to be coming up against, like Focus Sash.
This is a very unfortunate hand. We're gonna have to train Ismail because we don't want to Sycamore this away. And
Do it.
The other support is Sycamore. That's frustrating. We won't get anything. That's awkward. Enhanced Hammer is very good in this format in general because special energies are very good. So discarding 2 is going to be painful, but I think I have to do it. That's cool. Get Illumise. Chuck a hard charm on it. Fortunately we can't kill this Natu, which is slightly problematic.
Hooray!
It's tanking the tackle very well, but we can do 30 damage to it. For some reason, despite it quad resisting fighting in the game, it's not got a resistance, so that's nice for me.
Okay, I've got a hammer. I'll give it a whirl. And it's a heads, which is nice.
It's a cheeky hammer.
And, well, I'm gonna ride out this. There's not a massive amount I can do.
Okay. Well, the Skarmory is going to be doing 90 damage to me, likely, next turn. I don't like that. Illumise, even with the hard shot, won't be able to tank that, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I think I'm just going to do this. Fodder this Illumise. 12 Inside for 10 damage, take my first prize.
Come on, top deck. Okay, I'll take that. Well, the viewers at home can see my great choice there.
I love to hear that sigh.
What a clown. Well, I can slash for 30 at least.
That is very, very good for me. So we're going to repeat ball, get the Holucha. And we're pretty happy with our hand. We're just going to play energies and Twirling Sign, which will be very good now. It won't do any damage, but it'll put pressure on my opponent, James, to actually have to flip for attacks, which is nice.
Fortunately for myself, I top deck an energy and I've got in my pocket
Oh, that is
Steel Shelter.
brutal.
Now, I think it's a tough decision here. Do I take the KO but lose an energy and keep riding the top deck train? Or do I slash? Slashing gives him an opportunity to discard my special energy anyway. But I don't really want to leave myself. Let's see. It's going to take 3 hits to KO his Holucha. And he's going to be doing 30 to me. I'm not going to win that race. Actually going to gamble.
Okay.
And play it slow. And we'll see what happens.
Okay. That top deck gives us some interesting options. This is actually really hard. Just trying to do some math. Okay, well, we will retreat into the Robo Sub and
Boy.
chuck down another Robo Sub and leave it at that.
Well. Oh boy. What a top deck.
Oh, every turn! Oh my god. That's so brutal.
So I'm losing an energy now, but he's starting from scratch.
Oh,
And
that is huge.
I could even get rid of the special energy here. Because I know he plays hammers, he might play Xerosic. And I need an energy anyway, so I'm actually going to get rid of that one. Controversial. 1 prize.
Okay, well, we do get to use the teammates, which we were holding on to, hoping for... We had a turn that was guaranteed to knock out the Skarmory, even with the resistance, and even without having to flip a coin, which would have been great, but we no longer have that, so we just need to do as much damage as we can.
Did you have that teammates in hand before I hit it for only for 30?
No, the teammates came after.
Okay.
So, well, I would have top decked it the turn after.
So I probably made the right call there.
Okay, so it's awkward. But he could get another energy, so I really want to attach a focus sash onto this. Force him to have to 2-hit me, which will give me 2 attacks. And I will grab one of these as well, because I don't want to flip coins. And we'll tackle for, unfortunately, only 10 damage, but hopefully it will put me in a position where I can mid-air strike.
Okay, I've got an acrobike, and of the two, I'm going to go for this one, which is my wild card. It's a Chansey, and it has Lucky Punch for 100 damage, but I have to have exactly 7 cards in hand. So
it's not looking good.
We'll see how that goes.
But... okay, so we can attack this turn, which is cool. Or Sycamore. I was hoping for another Lucha, but I guess we can get one from this. Nope.
So let's see if he lands heads 40, 80, 100 minus 20, which means I should just about hang on.
So we'll take that just for future emergencies. And we'll go for it. Hopefully we get heads. We do, so we put him on to 90 damage, which will just make it a little bit easier to knock him out.
Okay, I've got an acrobike. And looking at my board, I think I'm going to have to play it slow. Unfortunately, Chansey's weak to fighting. What's more valuable? Let's have a quick tiptoe into his discard pile, and we see 3 strong energy, 1 attached to him already, so I don't think I want to take the enhanced hammer. Now, I could even stick the heart charm onto Skarmory, and it might buy me an extra turn. Let's go crazy. Let's do it. So, there we go. And another prize. Interesting.
Thankfully we can actually just about do 10 damage this turn, but it's not pretty at all. Okay, so we could... don't know which energy I want to attach here. I think I'll attach... we'll actually attach the double card energy. We're fresh out of strong energies now, so we need to keep these fine energies. Attach the muscle band as well.
Ugh.
And we're just about knocking out this Skarmory. What a tech, finally.
That muscle band.
That muscle band.
Okay. Well, I've got a battle compressor. And I can get rid of, let's see. I think I'm just going to get rid of this. Mostly want to use most of this stuff. So, Natu has fallen, so I don't need my psychic energy. And there we go. Battle compressor, mostly in my deck to as just an expendable card if I had 8 cards in hand, which I don't.
No, you don't. Okay, so that's a very good top deck. Definitely going to use it this turn. Just deliberating what I'll be getting rid of. Probably Hard Charm. And probably Lysander. We can get our Hawlucha back and start powering that off again. And I'll chuck a Fighting Energy. Also chuck the Focus Sash on it. And we'll Twirling Sign for 30 damage. So it can't even, well, Nap is a 50-50 60 HP swing right now.
Okay, I've got massive issues here. Chansey weak to the fighting. I'd love heads.
Okay.
Oh, and I get it. Okay, choices. Hitting for 30 is quite strong here. I think might just buy me an extra turn.
Thankfully our hand's pretty well equipped to deal with that, but I'm just going to have a look from my discard. Okay. So we'll switch into Hawlucha and start taking prizes now. And we'll Sycamore. Nothing really we need there. How many energies have we gone through? We have a fair few energies still, so I think I will revive a Hawlucha just to make sure I don't run out of those, as he has all fighting weak Pokemon right now, which is handy for me, and then I'll just Mid-Air Strike, which is guaranteed a KO. And overkills it massively.
Okay. Well, there's not a lot else I can do. I'm going to have to pray he doesn't hit heads next turn. And I'm going to take a nap.
Alright, so it's looking good. I do want to start putting energies on another Hawlucha, but don't know. I've only got 11 cards left in deck, so I'll play it very, very safe. I'll save everything that I've got. Maybe Ultra Ball stuff away that I will definitely not need, like the 2 Pokemon. And grab another one out. But I don't know why I'm doing that, because there's no N in this format. That was a stupid thing to do. Okay, never mind. Let's hope we get heads. And we get heads. So I take the first deck challenge. 1-0 between me and James so far. Any words from you, James? Any sour grapes?
Well, it's my own fault, really. Fighting has so much power alongside its Pokemon. I decided not to go for that, and that's my own fault. Choosing Chansey as well.
I still think you made a really good choice with Skarmory, being fighting resistant. I think that was a very strong play. As this play, that was my second choice. So overall, I think we both had pretty strong decks. Maybe not the Chansey. I think
hey, if that gets up and running,
if it does, then maybe.
Not Focus Sash though. It's not.
Yeah,
well.
Focus Sash is really Focus Sash and Strong Energy is really good. I had a Fighting Stadium in here, and then I almost kicked myself in the head because of that. And
you have a Fighting Stadium.
I almost put it in. It was in until very, very last minute, and I realised exactly what was going on with this challenge. So
that's a good choice. Unfortunately, I completely forgot to put in VS Seekers, which
okay.
didn't help with me running dry towards the end. Actually,
yeah, VS Seekers
I started quite good.
All right then. So I guess we'll wrap this up. So thanks a lot for watching our very first deck challenge. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we'll definitely be pumping out quite a few of these because I think we both found this very fun. And
yeah, so why don't you, if you've got any ideas for a deck challenge idea, sling it over to us and we'll give it a go. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you guys later.